Hello ladies and gentlemen, K9 Gaming here, and welcome to Borderlands 3. Today I'll be doing a new playthrough as Mo's the Gunner, as she's the best Vault Hunter in my opinion. Now, in this run I will be trying to reach the level cap and also beat both the normal mode and Vault Hunter mode, as well as showing off any DLCs, takedowns and any of the special events that may be happening during the run. Now, if there were any other games you'd like to see me play, then let me know below, although I am on PS4, so make sure I can play them. And let me know what you think of this run, I'd love to hear your thoughts. So in this episode we'll be killing Shiv and taking the Children of the Vault Propaganda Center, so let's get into it.
Besides, the Echo 2 had a tiny issue with spontaneous combustion, so they rebranded those as grenades. Now listen up, recruit. Lilith ordered us to take over a Children of the Vault Propaganda Center. Time to show those culty weirdos that no one messes with the Crimson Raiders. Follow me, recruit, to glory!
Alright guys, let's get started. Now, just let me know if you'd like to see me play as any of the other Vault Hunters like Flak or Amara, as I have played all four of them, although Mose is the one I have the most experience with. And I'd also like to mention that I don't have any patches or anything. This will just be vanilla. I will try and farm some of the legendaries that are actually good and show off as many of the unique weapons as possible, although I don't know everything about the game, so if I do miss anything like you'd like me to show off, then do let me know as well. Now, I do also want to mention that I have completed the game quite a lot, but I'm not a professional, so I won't be doing a speed run anytime soon, and also I probably will die on occasion, so you'll have to bear with me on that. I'm not the best of the best. I do actually like the Borderlands series. I have played all the games, and I don't know which game I'd say is my favourite. Probably Borderlands 2, because it is actually the one I started playing first. The pre-sequel isn't as bad as everyone makes it out to be necessarily. Yes, it is probably the worst in the entire series, but it does have a few unique things, like how the characters actually say your name instead of just saying recruit or, you know, using some sort of nickname for you. They actually say your character's name and have unique dialogue depending on which one you pick, which is actually an interesting feature that isn't in any of the other Borderlands games, which makes it more interactive. And there are some pretty cool weapons and unique features like the Oz kits and the slamming ability, which has only just reappeared in Borderlands 3. So I do actually think it's a good game, but obviously it isn't as good as the others, since it didn't have all of the same writing team as the other games did. Now, I have also played Borderlands 1, although it's probably the game I'm worst at, because I have quite frequently died to fall damage, which is probably the best thing that they did, which was take out fall damage, because you're so often they're not jumping off cliffs and trying to find skips over mountains. Now, do tell me below which game you think is best, and if you'd like to see me play any of them, as I do have all of them. If you'd like to see me do a run, then I obviously will. Now, I do also want to say to you that, as you may know, I do like animals, and I find some of the animals in this game interesting, that the Skags are supposed to be Pandora's dogs, and that, so, you know, let me know down below which of the Borderlands animals is your favourite, and also your favourite character if you have one, which can be any of them from Claptrap to any of the Vault Hunters, to Lilith, or any of the characters who are dead, like Roland or Bloodwing. And also tell me what your favourite actual animal is. Mine, dogs, obviously, as I have quite a few of them. I have greyhounds, and obviously very energetic and excitable breed. Although mine are probably the laziest greyhounds in the world. So yeah. Now, let's just run through this tutorial part real quick. It's not difficult or anything. You can sometimes get downed, which is obviously annoying, but it's no big deal. You're not going to die. So, unless you're really bad at the game or you're purposely trying to die, Now, I don't really like this, so when we do Vault Hunter mode, I will be skipping it, as I just find it really slow and boring, because it's the same stuff as usual, you know, a couple of level 1 enemies, really weak and easy to kill, just to get you to grips with the game, you know, looting systems, stuff like that. So I will skip it, and also, when I will skip the cutscenes, thanks to this cutscene skip they added in, as it's really annoying to have to watch them several times over. I will watch all of them during the first run though, so you guys can see them if you haven't seen them already. So, yeah, let's just do this, and I'll see you once we've killed Shiv.
But he's still one of us. You're gonna have to save him. I'll be there soon.
Embraces me! Moving to cover! Come all through me!
Recruit, there's no way your supple and delicate body can survive a showdown with Shiv unprotected. Look around for a shield! You got a shield! Now you're invincible! Not really, but it just might eat you.
Oh yeah, and for those of you who didn't know, there is actually a chest up here that you can get some weapons from. They don't drop anything interesting, and you're probably just going to get some grey, maybe some green weapons, all of which will get quite quickly outclassed by anything else, but it's always nice to get, you know, an early on pistol or machine gun. So, you know, always go and get that chest if you right. You can farm it, but I probably wouldn't bother because you're never going to get anything good out of it. So, yeah, because when you kill Shiv, you get a great shotgun, which is better than just about anything you're going to have this early on, unless you have some of the extra weapon packs that you get with pre-ordering the game, which I don't have, as I find them a little needless to pay extra money for something that doesn't really do anything, because they'll quite quickly drop off, almost like a few levels in, and they're not any better than most of the other guns you'll start off with. Alright, so let's kill Shiv, and I'll see you once we've gone and rescued Claptrap.
The twin gods compel me! For the color.
It's a KIA on the knife-wielding man. Super dead. Score 1 for the Crimson Raiders. You and Claptrap secure the area. I'm on my way.
You did it, I'm sad! Wow! I did it! I single-handedly
Yeah, sure you did, Claptrap. Yeah, you killed all of them yourself and were totally not stuck to a magnet. Now let's meet Lilith, the woman who always says sup.
report that Operation Trojan Claptrap was a complete success. I did it all by myself.
Yeah, it's true. Claptrap single-handedly took them on. He lost, but let's just forget about that minor detail. Anyway, yeah, so we'll get our first grenade mod, which doesn't actually do anything other than make your grenades a little more powerful. So, obviously, at the first chance we get, we'll be swapping it out for something better. Now, I do want to mention that with Iron Bear, I will be focusing on the green tree, as it's probably one of the best, because the miniguns are the most effective against bosses, really, as you can constantly just fire into them, and yeah, and a lot of the green tree skills actually improve both Mose's and Iron Bear's damage output and fire rate, which is obviously very useful, as some weapons they're slow firing, so it'll be a lot easier to kill the enemies using weapons that fire quickly. If you'd like me to try any build specifically like a explosive Mose, or if you'd like to see me do an allegiance run perhaps, like doing only Jacobs or only Maliwan, only TDR, although I'd rather not do TDR. This is probably the worst weapon company in Borderlands. Now, I do want to say while I'm here that I will also be doing a playthrough of Skyrim, and then I'll also probably do a run of Fallout 4 if you do indeed like both this and Skyrim. So let me know if you'd like to see me do Fallout, and go and check them out when they come out, so make sure to turn your notifications on. Yeah, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see me do more playthroughs of games, and I'd love to hear what you'd like me to play, obviously. I will be doing The Last of Us Part 2 when that comes out later in June, as I am a big fan of The Last of Us series and I've been super pumped for it to come out. So I will be getting that on its release, and I'll be doing some videos of that for you, and obviously with it being my first playthrough, we'll be experiencing it as a brand new game together.
Their leaders are the Calypso Twins, and their followers worship them like gods. They're convinced the map will lead them to something called the Great Vault, and they've been slaughtering anyone who gets in their way. We heard a rumor that a bandit clan found an alien artifact in the desert. Could be the map. That's what we're here to find out.
I'll stand guard.
Perfect.
I do find this beginning bit a bit gratuitous, as we've got to sit here for a few minutes while Lilith eventually turns on the broadcast from Mouthpiece and then opens the doors for us, which is the reason I will be skipping this first bit. Well, most of the first bit during our true Vault Hunter mode run, as I just find it takes way too much time constantly waiting for the AI to do things and then listen to someone speak, so I will be doing that, and I'll also be skipping a lot of loading screens, as they do sometimes take ages, so I don't want you guys to be spending 20 minutes watching the same loading screen over and over again. To give you an example of how long the transitions are, here's one of them for you, and I do quite frankly find it quite boring. Some of the text it says at the bottom can be quite funny, but I've read them all pretty much during my time playing this game, so I will try and cut as many of them out as possible for you, although I will occasionally leave some in, I suppose. This episode will be short, but a lot more of my episodes will probably be about 20 minutes to half an hour, although do let me know if you'd rather have shorter videos than longer ones. It's up to you, whatever you'd rather see. Although I do end up doing about 20 minutes, half an hour of filming, as anything less than that, and I pretty much won't be even able to get one quest done in an episode, so it'll take me a long time to get anywhere near completing the game, and you guys will probably get sick of seeing the same thing constantly. Yeah, so just got to sell a bunch of my stuff off and buy some new grenade mods and shields. and I will save the next quest for the second episode, if you do indeed want to see one.
Ask about our one-click buying plan. When your trigger goes click, it's time to buy.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Borderlands 3. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.